If you've seen the Saw franchise movies and said to yourself, that's a bit too violent, then this movie is or probably isn't for you, because boykillsworld makes Saw seem cute with violence. Before you proceed to watching this film, it's important for you to note that this is a dark action comedy thriller. It comes across as an action comedy for the most part, but then it just goes from that to what the f***. It's very gruesome. However, the gruesomeness is quite stylistic. The simplest way to describe this film is to call it Hunger Games meets holy shit. Boykillsworld is a 2023 dark action comedy thriller film directed by Moritz Moore in his feature directorial debut. It is based on a story co-written by the director himself and Aaron Remes. The film stars Bill Skarsgård, the guy you may know from the horror film It.
Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
He is It. And the antagonist role is played by Femke Jensen, the lady you may know from X-Men as Jean Grey or Phoenix. The film revolves around vengeance enacted by a martial artist expert who is rendered deaf and mute by an attack that killed his entire family. And his thoughts are presented as an inner voice that sounds a lot like Archer from the Archer TV show, voiced obviously by H. John Benjamin. Except not everything is as it seems, because you spend most of your time going, who's that guy? Wait, what's happening? Who's that guy? What? Wait, oh, no, actually I don't. Wait, I'm beginning to get it. Well, kinda. Wait, is that his mom? Wait, no, that's his mom. No, oh, she's the mom. Wait, is that supposed to be his sister? Why is that lady wearing that helmet? The movie is chaotic, but it's all fun and games, and then it isn't. And with that said, here is the plot followed by the pros and cons. And please, stick around. I would appreciate it. A deaf man with a vibrant imagination goes on a rampage years after his family was murdered by the elites of his town. He is trained by a mysterious shaman to repress his childish imagination and become an instrument of death to exact vengeance on the elite responsible. And now for the pros and cons, starting with cons. Con number 1. This movie feels like you just walked into a movie that started 30 minutes ago and now you have to play catch up. Con number 2. The bad guys in this movie, their shooting is awful. They always seem to miss their targets. It's like they're stormtroopers. They shoot just like stormtroopers. I'm thinking, how did you miss that? Con number 3. Andrew Koji's character is overacted. It becomes borderline annoying. Actually, no, it becomes full annoying. He doesn't watch YouTube, so he wouldn't be offended. Con number 4. Now, this one is not a con for me, but it might be for some people. The violence in this film is very sickening. Sickening. Oh, gross. Con number 5. Now, this one also is not a con for me, but could be one for one of you. For the first half of this movie, it's an action comedy well and true. And then the second half is a rude awakening to a dark action comedy. Emphasis on dark. I keep warning you guys because I was not ready. And now for the pros. Pro number 1. Bill Skarsgård had the difficult task of doing all his acting with body language and facial expressions, and it's so subtle, but it's masterfully done. Pro number 2. The fight choreography was fantastic. I lost a few calories just watching them do that cardio. It was amazingly intense. No wonder Bill Skarsgård had a lot of abs. He must have been shooting that for months.
It was sort of like learning a completely new language. We trained for 6 weeks, transforming my body to fit the role. Then on top of that, learn how to fight. Not only the action, but the physicality of how the character moved.
Pro number 3. The creative ways of killing. Whoever's in charge of coming up with the gruesome ways to kill a person in this film should be put on a watch list, or at least occasionally hugged. Or let's just keep an eye on it. Let's keep a strong eye on him. Pro number 4. I see your brass knuckles and I raise you gun knuckles. They had gloves that shoot you whilst you're being punched with said glove. It's like a double f*** you. Pro number 5. H. John Benjamin's voice as the main character's thoughts is amazing. All I can hear is Archer's voice.
Lana, your eyes are amazing.
Archer.
I mean, not compared to your tits, but...
Go! Oh! What is your problem?
Pro number 6. This movie does have a twist that actually adds substance to all the chaos. It's good to look forward to that. Pro number 7. The helmet on that chick makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but is it cool as fuck? Hell yeah. She's like a sexy, cool, walking, murderous status update. That should do it. Yeah, she'll kill you and she'll let you know on the screen you are being killed. It's perfect, actually. Wish I had one of those. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this movie a chaotic 7 out of 10 because they leaned all the way into violence unapologetically, and in some ways I really respect that. And also, who signed off on this? Because they also need to be on a list and hugged occasionally, or at least let's keep an eye on this guy. I just assumed it was a guy. I don't know why. It's probably a chick. Whatever. Boy really does kill world. This movie literally delivered what it promised, but it's not a movie I can recommend to everyone. And that's besides all the whole gruesome situation. It's a pretty confusing and not exactly relaxing watch. And don't even think about allowing your kids to watch this film. And that's my 2 cents. Also, for another gruesome yet entertaining movie, watch this video.